his middle name must be Postman Pat, this guy, because he's absolutely sending it. Welcome back to SKT. This week we are showing you the most famous off-grid remote beach camp in WA, and let me tell you, it's an absolute belter.
My kahuna's are tingling, eh?
We also get a random unidentified drone come into our personal space with a secret message attached to it.
Normally we'd be a bit mad at this, a drone flying over our camp, it's not ours.
Saw how excited we were about having an absolute waterfront site. There is a downfall to that, and we're about to show you what it is.
Strap in, guys, because this video is going to be one of our best. Rightio, we made it through the famous Yardie Creek. Now we're on the long road out to the Ningaloo National Park. Normally there is a shortcut road off the main highway, but because there was a big fire here about a year ago, I believe it got shut then. A heap of sand on the track, and yeah, the road's closed now, so everyone has to come through Cape Range pretty much. And it is a good fun track, especially talent. Like, it is a lot of fun to do it. I love it. Like, I love doing this track. We have got a brand new product we're testing out, and we will show you what it is today, but it is a touring hack slash tip slash sick product that you can carry that's going to let you go off grid for a lot longer. Now, little sneaky hint would be, it looks like a waterbed for a dog. That's all I'm going to say right now. Can you hear that in the back? We're going to be off grid for a whole month. Like, we're going out now for a whole month. So carrying this bit of equipment is essential if you do want to do long trips out off grid, and we're going to show you all about it anyway. We're so pumped to get into this bloody camp spot. It is one of the best on the Ningaloo coast. Yeah, I just pulled over for a sec. I just want to show you guys this. So if you are coming out to Ningaloo Station, this is what you can expect from the track, because we always like to give little tips and hints and insights into the track, and that way you guys can decide whether you want to pull your van out to this spot, because everyone's got different setups. The size of the corrugations, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, they're good sized corrugations, I'm not going to lie to you. If you don't want to endure, like, I think it is about 40 something Ks if you're going all the way to Ningaloo Station, maybe even 60. If you can't do 60 Ks of this stuff, yeah, it's probably not the best spot for you, but it's definitely an adventure. And we're in the absolute desert here. There's absolutely nothing around, no facilities, no reception, no phone signal, and yeah, we're absolutely living it up out here. And we're going to jump back in Leroy here and keep going on these corrugations. Like, literally feels like you're driving on Colorbond Day. Like, it's freaking bumpy. Like you're driving on top of a tin shed. So as a lot of you guys would know, and if you weren't aware, we are doing some R&D testing for Urban Caravans. So we've been given the TerraGlide new airbag TerraGlide suspension, so it's got new sway bar technology. Yeah, this is pretty much the duck's nuts of suspension. It's like caravan race suspension. So I'm going to hit this little, whoopsies, I'm going to hit this track a little bit harder than someone normally would, just to see how the TerraGlide will handle it. Wow, that ate it up. There's a little bit of testing for you, so I reckon that handled it pretty good. Now, as you can see here, this isn't at full flex by any stretch of the imagination. It flexes way more than this. I need a bigger rock, but I just wanted to show you the travel difference in the suspension. It's pretty cool to see. Look at that. One wheel's fully tucked up within the actual caravan itself, and then the other wheel's still on the ground. Normally what would happen, even with ATX, one wheel does lift up off the ground because it doesn't have that travel in the suspension. Because we've got bigger long travel shocks, bigger bags, and obviously that roll bar, sway bar underneath the caravan, we are able to get this new flex. So that is one thing that we are saying. We've compared the ATX next to the TerraGlide, and the TerraGlide has twice as much travel as the ATX, twice as much flex. Rightio, you guys know that we're no BS, and a lot of people on YouTube make claims, but they don't want to back it up with hard evidence or experience. So here it is. This is a sneaky clip of us flexing out our Cruisemaster ATX to the max in the NT on a jump up. Have a look, the back wheels are fully off the ground, so the suspension is at full flex. Look at the distance between the top of the tyre and the bottom of the Caravan versus the TerraGlide shot between the top of the tyre and the Caravan. How much more flex this new suspension has. Keeping in mind, the TerraGlide is nowhere near to maxing out like we had on the ATX in this shot, so we've still got a lot more in the kitty there. So this shot really proves how much flex this new TerraGlide suspension really has. And full disclaimer, we are not sponsored by any stretch of the imagination by TerraGlide. We are just purely testing this out because Urban want us to start putting this on their vans. So we're making sure it's really, really good before people are ordering it on their vans. And so far, it's proving to be pretty sick suspension, and it's literally caravan race suspension. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. Pretty bloody cool. Going on the track, it's still bloody good. It's a bit corrugated still, but we're going to be at camp soon and we're going to bang the drone straight up. Oh yeah, we got a new drone too. Cost us 1,800 bucks, that bust up that I had the other day. Crashed the drone.
Oh my god, Keelan! That's brand new. I came from Perth all the way up to Exmouth in one day from JB Hi-Fi.
That snappy gum that our drone ran into the other day, that bloody destroyed our drone, and yes, it cost us $1,800 to replace, which is a massive hit to our bank account. Yeah. And hopefully we don't crash it, I'm a bit worried. Rightio, we've made it down to Winderabandi and old mate's showing us how to bloody rip it up with the bloody Kubota. Look at him, he's taking off.
I can't even keep up with him.
I'm in low range, mate. I've got to bloody kick it back a gear, and feed it. He's bloody, his middle name must be Postman Pat, this guy, because he's absolutely sending it. We cannot wait to show you this in all seriousness. This is me being serious, and I'm being dead serious about this place being so good. And
We've never even been here before, it's that good.
We've never been able to get a booking here. So anyway, look at old mate, I've bloody lost him. He's halfway to Perth, I reckon, this bloke, eh? The bloody caretaker here is such a good bloke, eh? We didn't realise how good a bloke he was. He's like, jump on the Kubota and I'll take you for a rip. Anyway, I got in his Kubota and he's like, literally everyone gets bogged on this site. So what we got to do is, I'll show you the track, but we swing in here and this is like powder. I'm just frothing.
6 nights too.
As long as we can get the car in, we will be laughing.
Thank you to whoever cancelled this booking.
Yeah, we got this is a cancellation, so you've got to just constantly be looking on that website trying to get bookings. But anyway, this should be a lot of fun to film this. So anyway, let's bring it through. Rightio, here we go. Here goes nothing. This sand is freaking soft. And this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get Leroy and Big Keith 3.0 into this joint. Ooh! My kahunas are tingling, eh? That's what happens when I get to these 6 spots. They just start tingling. Rightio, here we go. Here goes nothing. I did it! First shot, got it in! Bloody oath! Hey? Look at this! Super soft! Look at this!
Do you know what? I always prefer this spot over all those ones right up the front.
This is unbelievable. I cannot believe this van right there.
And
Oh
now
my.
We're just gonna watch the tides.
Yeah, the tide's been coming up, but that's all right. We'll just build a big old sandcastle in front of the van so we can't. Oh, a few scratches. A few scratches on the van, but that's why you buy an off-road van. Look at that. Just pretty scratched. Oh well, at least we're using it and getting to places like this. This is freaking unbelievable. How sick is this? This is literally why you travel Australia, like to get places like this. This is absolutely insane. And there's no surprises. We've never been able to get in here because it's always booked out, but yeah, it's just so freaking nice. But the only thing is that tide level's coming up. It's actually a bad day today, would you believe it? It's windy, the swell's up, so it's surging up. Like, people actually around here are saying it's a bad day, but I don't agree with them. I think it's a freaking sick day. And how epic is this? I just can't believe it, It's just insane. Hopefully it's coming through the camera. How often can you just like do this straight out from your awning? Ready? That was a bad one. Let me do it again. Here we go. Ready?
People down the beach are probably like, what the hell?
That was a bad one. Let me try one more. Here we go. Time it. How good is this spot?
So nice.
iTech World are having an end of financial year up to 85% off sale, and with our discount code SKT you can make that up to 90%. They're selling everything from bloody solar blankets, solar panels, lithium batteries, and we've even got bloody jump starters coming out the wazoo here. They're bloody red hot. They're going to be some serious bargains, guys, and now is the cheapest and best time to update any of your 12 volt gear. It's going to be the cheapest. Anyway, guys, jump on. It's only while stocks last. Grab a bargain. We've all heard of the Aladdin story and the man that rides on the magic carpet. Now, I'm a huge fan. I've always wanted a magic carpet of my own, and today we finally got one. I want to show you this magic carpet because it is pretty cool. Now, this is the newest addition to our touring setup, and that is called the Sea Gear mat. Now, you're wondering where the magic part comes in. Check this out. Now, our mates Haley and Brad actually got us onto this mat, and it is super cool for this reason. Check this out. So you grab some sand and you throw it on the mat like that, and as you can see, there's actually, let's do more. Look at that, that's a huge amount of sand. And then if you just like shuffle the sand forth on it, bang, no more sand. So sand can go through, but it can't come back up, which is life-changing. It's going to keep your caravan cleaner, which is a huge issue of mine because I just walk everywhere with dirty feet. I never clean the bloody tootsies.
And we've always been against carrying extra gear, and we've never carried a mat before, but after we did that like 2-week stint on the beach, there was just always sand in the caravan. So we've been converted.
How cool is that? So Sea Gear mat, this is available at Outback Equipment, and if you use the code SKT5, you're going to get 5% off a Sea Gear mat. So pretty cool stuff. Plus, let me show you this secretive touring hack as well that we were talking about before. Now, this is going to keep us off-grid for longer. Magic carpets are awesome, but this is pretty sick. This might look like a waterbed for a Shih Tzu, but I can guarantee you it's not. This blue thing right here is what you heard sloshing around in the back there, and that is a 150 litre bladder, which is actually about 200 litres, because I reckon I got way more than 150 litres in it. But we've also got that as well, which is super cool. And all you have to do to fill it up is you've got your hose here, you fill up hose, you connect it up, and then I've just put a one-way valve on it. That's it, simple as that. You fill it up. So we got 300 litres in the van, I reckon I've got 200 litres here, so that's 500 litres plus 40 on the back. So we've got 540 litres of water on board now, so we can stay off grid for a lot longer.
And we're out here for 4 weeks, so that's going to do us the whole time.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
Now, Keelan, the hell are you going to get that water from that bladder into your caravan? Now,
That's where this next bit comes in.
God, there's a bit going on, isn't there?
We got this Seaflow bloody water pump kit, so all you have to do is plug in the 12 volt, it goes off a ciggy socket. Obviously you plug that side into your pickup, and then on the other side, you've got your bloody hose down, put that into the tank, or you could use it to squirt things off, whatever you want. But yeah, it's super cool. That's a pressure pump. All this gear is available at Outback Equipment. So that waterbed for a Shih Tzu, this pump and that sea gear mat, we have craved for years. It's so good we have it. So if you want any of that stuff, Outback Equipment's your shop. SKT5 will save you some dosh too. Put that back in your pocket and go buy some beers. But yeah, speaking of beers, it's probably time. How could you not have a beer here? Just looking at that makes me crave a beer for some reason.
Alright, so you saw how excited we were about having an absolute waterfront site, literally with the water right on our awning. However, there is a downfall to that, and we're about to show you what it is. Over here in WA we do get quite big tides, and this isn't even a big tide. So right now we're at 1.1, and I'll show you how close we are to the awning. See the seaweed line here? Just above that is where the water has come up to, and that's only at 1.1. So right now we're just discussing how we're going to manage when it gets up to 1.5, and we're thinking we'll just move the van from that spot up into this little bit and have our awning out to the side. So then we're still by the water.
Rightio, we're going to try to move the setup around back over to the other side so it's a bit higher ground for that tide. But yeah, this is going to be pretty soft. I don't know if you can check that out. She's bloody soft and powdery, so hopefully we don't get bogged, because I don't really want to pack everything up in the van or be too bogged, because yeah, we've left all the laptops, coffee machine, everything out on the bench, so see how we go. If I had kept turning, I would have got bogged, so I'm just going to do a 3-point turn.
Do you want me to tell you when you can stop?
No.
Don't run our boat over.
No. I'm going to turn a little bit more.
Do you want me to move?
Maybe.
This way? Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, first world problems, eh?
Still good.
Alright, normally we'd be a bit mad at this, a drone flying over our tent that's not ours, but they've got a message for us hooked to the bottom of the drone.
What if he can't take it off from there?
I don't know, eh? Don't want to break their drone, eh?
Grant tomorrow will be like, drinks at 6. Probably can't take off from there.
Alright, so we've got a secret note. It says, and it's from G&T, so Grant and Tamara,
So it's not some weirdo just...
which is every day is a Sunday. They must be parked down the beach and they've seen us. All sorted here, don't want to bug you, there's plenty of room here if the high tide comes in. Oh, that's so nice. Internet works here too if you need it, because our Starlink's broken. What legends, eh? That's such a funny way to
They knew they couldn't text us.
because we got no reception, and they've got reception, but normally they can text us because we got Starlink. They had to go old pigeon mail with the drone.
Do we send them one back?
Oh, I don't think our drone's going to make it, eh? And with my track record or crashing them, I don't reckon I'm keen enough to do that.
We'll
But
drive the boat down.
oh well, I'm framing that. That's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. A bit of bush mechanics, but we got given like a foot pump that you'd have to go at that for like 20 minutes to pump this thing up. So what I do is I bastardise this, so like the ARB compressor hose, actually I just tape it up with some Gorilla Tape, just speed duct tape, and yeah, it works a treat. So all I have to do now is just stand here and go good's that? Takes about probably 5-10 minutes to blow up, and it's just way easier, right? You get it way harder and it's way quicker. And because we got the 400 amp hour iTech lithium in the back of the car, like we don't have to run the car to do any of this. We just sit here all day pumping if we want to. So yeah, it's good having all that battery power in the car so you can do things like this that are a bit silly.
Like yesterday, and how it used to say, love, it doesn't come by itself so easily. Love, you have got to give to get.
Look at this, these dolphins are playing with us. Have a look. Oh, they were hunting, but now they're playing 100%.
Yeah.
This is too good not to get in.
Is it out of here? Oh, nice. You scared them off. Wow. Oh, this one's got a baby, Keelan.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one coming up behind us. Oh, it's just sitting on the top. Look at it. Oh. Look at this. Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm a part of the dolphin pack, the pod. I'd be the hairiest dolphin they've ever seen.
Right, so we had a massive day out on the boat. We got absolutely smashed coming back in. About halfway home, Keelan's like, I think we went too far in the boat. And I was like, yeah, never again. It literally took us, I reckon that probably took us like, what, 40 minutes to go just around the point. It was so bad.
Got bruised bums.
Anyway, we're treating ourselves to a roast, and believe it or not, we actually have never done like a big roast in the Weber, and we've obviously had a Weber for like 2 years. We're doing a rolled chicken. It's got apricot and a cranberry, and it's got apricot and cranberry in the middle.
Cranberry.
It's only been in there for like 40 minutes, so yeah,
Look at that.
definitely needs. We didn't have any alfoil left, so just chucked an extra tray on top of it, and then we've got some potatoes, sweet potato, and then some greens to go with it. It's gonna be so good.
How good is this spot?
It is amazing, and everyone's been kicked out from the point because of the high tides, so we literally have like the whole point to ourselves.
Radio, it's time for a bloody pan corker. Throw it down the gullet. Let's do a slow-mo of this. The tide's fully low right now, as you can see, and then look up there. That's normally packed. Like literally on that point there's normally packed full of people, and everyone's had to go because the tide's going to come up too far. And thank God we moved, because look, the tide's bloody there, and it's getting higher tomorrow morning and tonight. So tonight I'm going to have a fish. I'm going to throw in a few big lollipops for the spangos, and fingers crossed we can get a big spango or something off the beach here in front of camp. Literally I could fish under the awning. Check this out, it's right here. So sick.
We could have fished under the awning when we had it right here.
I could have caught a big spango under the awning.
I have absolutely nailed it.
You nailed it?
So, or maybe the chicken's a little bit overcooked, but I was scared I'd give us like food poisoning, so I sort of just left it in for a little bit longer, but it tastes good.
That looks delicious. Roast chicken, bang. And with a view, got the rod down there, all set up. If a big fish takes that, we're in trouble. Oh yeah, how good's this? That's living Shazza. Radio, having a fish right in front of camp, and bang, it's right behind me there. Got the rod out, using a bit of fish bait tonight, and yeah, hopefully we get a couple. There's some big spangos getting around, and we've got a storm coming in as well. So I got the best seat in the house tonight, and I'll probably sit out here till high tide, I reckon, and just see what happens, because last time I did that, I was rewarded heavily.
You're fucking joking me. You have got to be fucking joking me. Look at this. Oh. Look at the size of this. That is a monster spango.
Radio, if that's not the most unexpected, insane sunset you've ever seen. It's like a storm coming. I was like, the sunset will be shit tonight. And then it does that. So I'm putting the drone up, we'll get some sick shots. How good is this?
You're wasting time.
Quick, put it up. Quick.
Look at that.
But I remember everything, just like it was yesterday. And how you used to turn around to me and say that love's no game you play to win. Love, it doesn't come by itself so easily. But love, you have got to
Right, I'm gonna try our luck and get some squid, but it is a little bit windy, so we might get blown away. So it might be successful or unsuccessful. We'll see.
Check this sandbar out. It's insane. We're just scooting along the edge of it. It's like the most pretty water you've ever seen. Look at that. Woo. Rightio, does this just happen to us? Because literally there's bugger all squid around and we catch more Charlie Courts, these bloody little cods up here, than bloody squid. Look at that, he's just engulfed that thing. Does anyone else catch fish on squid jigs, or is it just us? Comment down below. If you did enjoy today's video, we guarantee you're gonna love this next video right here.